In January 1943, inside a narrow hotel room in New York City, an old man lies alone on a thin iron bed. No family at his side, no wealth in his bank account, no awards on the wall, only dusty notebooks filled with strange symbols, unfinished diagrams, forgotten dreams. The curtains barely move. Cold winter light touches his pale face. Outside, the city roars with electric lights, glowing skyscrapers, humming power lines, a world running on invisible energy. And yet the man who helped build that electric world is dying unnoticed. Once the same man made lightning dance in laboratories. Once he promised free energy for the entire planet. Once crowds applauded him as the future itself. Now no one comes. How does a man who powered civilization end up powerless himself? Was he too brilliant for his own time? Was he betrayed by greed? Or did his obsession slowly destroy everything he touched? Tonight, we uncover the unbelievable true story of one of history's greatest minds, Nikola Tesla. Long before the glowing cities, before the applause, before the loneliness, Nikola Tesla was a fragile child growing up in a small village in the Balkans. Storms terrified most children, but Nikola was different. When lightning split the night sky, he didn't hide. He stared into it. He believed the universe was speaking to him through electricity. His mother, a brilliant but uneducated inventor in her own way, built mechanical tools with her hands. From her, Tesla inherited imagination and discipline. From his strict father, a priest who demanded perfection, Tesla inherited pressure. Failure was not allowed in his home. But Nikola's mind did not behave like normal minds. He saw images fully formed in his head, machines spinning, circuits flowing, energy moving, so vividly that reality blurred with imagination. These visions overwhelmed him. Sometimes they frightened him. Sometimes they isolated him. Other children played together. Nikola stayed alone with his thoughts. Then illness struck. As a teenager, Tesla nearly died from cholera. Confined to bed, weak and uncertain whether he would survive, he promised himself one thing if he lived. He would dedicate his life to mastering energy itself. When he recovered, he pursued engineering studies. But money was scarce. Resources were limited. Teachers doubted his strange ideas. His obsession with perfection made him difficult to work with. Eventually, he dropped out. Failure burned deeply. Ashamed, broke, and restless, Tesla wandered across Europe working menial engineering jobs. He felt invisible, unrecognized, trapped in a world that could not understand his mind. But inside him burned a single driving force: to change how humanity used power. One night, while walking in a park, Tesla suddenly visualized a rotating magnetic field, the foundation of alternating current. He drew the design in the dirt with a stick, heart racing. This was his mini victory, proof that his mind could reshape reality. But invention without opportunity is only imagination. Tesla realized the world he needed did not exist where he stood. So he made a radical decision. With 4 cents in his pocket, a letter of recommendation, and relentless faith in his ideas, Nikola Tesla boarded a ship to America, chasing destiny. He was walking directly toward greatness and disaster. America in the 1880s was exploding with industry. Factories roared, cities expanded, electricity was becoming the new gold. Tesla arrived in New York with nothing but his mind. He went straight to the most powerful electrical man in the world, Thomas Edison. At first, Edison admired Tesla's brilliance. Tesla worked relentlessly, solving complex problems, redesigning generators, improving efficiency. He barely slept. He barely ate. Edison promised him a massive bonus for improving his machines. Tesla delivered, but when he asked for the promised payment, Edison laughed it off as a joke. Tesla felt humiliated. He quit. For months, Tesla dug ditches to survive. The man capable of reshaping civilization was shoveling dirt under the sun, covered in sweat and mud. Many would have broken. Tesla didn't. One investor noticed his ideas and offered funding. Tesla finally had a laboratory. He began developing his true vision, alternating current electricity. At the time, Edison pushed direct current, which was inefficient and dangerous for long-distance transmission. Tesla's alternating current could power entire cities efficiently. This ignited the famous War of Currents. Edison fought viciously, publicly electrocuting animals to scare people into believing AC was deadly. Tesla stayed focused on science, letting results speak louder than fear. Then came the breakthrough. The Chicago World's Fair. Tesla's AC system illuminated the entire fairgrounds with breathtaking brilliance. Millions witnessed clean, glowing electric light for the first time. It felt like magic. Soon after, Tesla's system powered the massive Niagara Falls power station, delivering electricity across long distances for the first time in human history. The world changed overnight. Tesla became a celebrity. Newspapers called him a wizard. Investors sought his attention. Crowds attended his demonstrations where lightning danced from his fingertips. He believed humanity was on the verge of unlimited energy, wireless communication, and global connection. He dreamed bigger than anyone around him could comprehend. But beneath the success, cracks were forming. Tesla cared little for money. He gave away patents. He trusted the wrong people. He believed ideas mattered more than ownership. His perfectionism grew extreme. His social isolation deepened. His obsession intensified. Everything looked perfect on the surface, but the fall had already begun. For a brief moment, Tesla believed the future belonged to him. Cities glowed with his electricity. Investors praised his brilliance. Journalists called him a prophet of progress. But fame has a shadow. Tesla did not understand money the way others did. He saw invention as a gift to humanity, not a product to be protected. Contracts bored him. Negotiations frustrated him. Ownership felt meaningless compared to vision. That weakness attracted powerful predators. Industrial tycoons admired Tesla's mind, but not his independence. They wanted control. They wanted predictable profit, not wild dreams of free global energy. The greatest of those forces stood in front of him, J.P. Morgan. Morgan agreed to fund Tesla's boldest idea yet. A massive wireless transmission tower that could send electricity and communication across the world without wires. Tesla saw it as liberation for humanity. Morgan saw it as business dominance. At first, construction moved fast. Steel climbed into the sky. Coils hummed with power. Tesla worked day and night, driven by a near-religious obsession. Then Tesla revealed the truth. He intended to make energy free. Morgan froze. Free energy meant no meters, no beating, no control, no profit. The funding stopped instantly. Without Morgan's support, Tesla's tower became an unfinished skeleton against the sky. A monument to broken dreams. Rumors spread, creditors circled, investors fled. Tesla's reputation shifted from genius to eccentric. At the same time, his internal struggles intensified. He developed extreme routines. He feared germs. He avoided physical contact. He counted steps obsessively. His mind demanded order while his world collapsed into chaos. Friends drifted away. Financial pressure mounted. His laboratories closed one by one. Worst of all, other inventors took his ideas, refined them, and made fortunes. Radio, wireless communication, remote control. Tesla had imagined them first, but others monetized them. History rewarded businessmen, not dreamers. Tesla watched the future he invented grow rich without it. The humiliation crushed him. He sold his remaining patents just to pay rent. Hotels became his last refuge. Each year, the rooms grew smaller. The food grew simpler. The silence grew louder. The man who once commanded lightning now struggled to afford warmth. The world moved forward. Tesla faded backward. By the late 1930s, he lived almost completely alone, feeding pigeons in city parks, finding companionship where humans had vanished. His health deteriorated. His money disappeared. His name slowly vanished from headlines. Only his notebooks remained filled with ideas the world would discover decades later. The emotional low point had arrived. The genius was invisible. January 7th, 1943. A hotel maid knocked on Tesla's door. No answer. Inside, Nikola Tesla lay motionless on his narrow bed. The man who powered the modern world had quietly exited it. No krautsgadev, no headlines explodiv, no fortune transferred hands, just silence. But history has a strange way of correcting its mistakes. Years later, scientists reopened Tesla's notebooks. They found ideas that predicted radar systems, wireless data transmission, renewable energy concepts, robotics, and modern communication networks. The invisible threads connecting your smartphone, Wi-Fi, satellites, and power grids all trace back to Tesla's mind. He lost wealth. He lost recognition during his lifetime, but he won something far more powerful: immortality through impact. Tesla proved that true vision often arrives before the world is ready. He showed that genius without protection can be exploited. He demonstrated that progress demands sacrifice, sometimes painful, sometimes lonely. And yet, despite everything, the light he ignited never went out. Every time you flip a switch, every time a city glows at night, every time energy travels silently through invisible air, you are touching Tesla's legacy. So ask yourself, would you choose comfort or contribution? Would you protect your ideas or release them to the world? Would you chase money or meaning? If this story inspired you to think bigger, dream deeper, and respect the minds that built our world, subscribe for more powerful true stories that reveal the hidden struggles behind greatness. Because every legend has a price, and every future begins with one fearless mind.